Good day, Crockpot group. All right, this is simple, so easy, simple, and nice to have on hand. You can add it to a trail mix. You can have it out in a bowl for guests to come over. You can have it. One of the things I really love to do with this one is you can spread it out over a cheese platter. So let's say you have a cheese and fruit platter and you want to spread parts of this trail mix out. You can do that as well. So here we are today. Hello, my little helper. Are you here to help? We are making a trail mix in the crock pot. So this is my crock pot. I love it. My all-clad. It just is beautiful. Works all the time. All right, here we are. Are you ready for the butter? Do you want to put the butter in? Mm-hmm. All right, so we have a couple tablespoons of butter going in. This one is not necessarily low fat. However, it's healthy fat. So this is Kerrygold butter imported from Ireland. Delicious. Next up, we are going to put in our walnuts. And if you are following one of my meal plans, you want to make sure that you're conscious of your containers and your accessories and how much of the what are your portions that you are eating, because it's easy to just take a handful every time you go by, but you definitely want to be conscious of that because this kind of healthy fat adds up. Yes, dump them in. So these are our walnuts. We have how many cups?
2.
2 cups of walnuts. All right, next up, very good. We will add in our, what are we adding next? What kind of nuts? Almonds. We're adding in our almonds. So that's how many cups of almonds?
1.
1 cup of almonds going in. Okay, next up, we're going to get some of this. You want to put some cashews in this. And while she's getting the cashews, I'm going to put in a little bit of coconut sugar. So I'm just putting about 1/3 of a cup of coconut sugar, maybe a little bit less, and that's all. Yeah, so a little bit less of the coconut sugar. I'm just sprinkling it all over. And there we go. A little bit more is fine. Okay, and then next up, as she is adding in, my little helper here is adding in all of our cashews. Yeah, you can do that whole thing. You can just dump it right in here if you want, if it's easier. So we're going to add in what's next?
Almonds.
Cashews. Cashews. So cashews are going in. So far we have walnuts, almonds, cashews, butter, and coconut sugar. Okay, so next up, how much of the coconut do we need? How much shredded coconut? 1 cup. Okay, so we've got unsweetened, just shredded coconut. Make sure there's no sugar in yours. Make sure it's not sweetened at all. And you're going to add in 1 cup of unsweetened shredded coconut. And a little bit more falls in. It's okay. All right, add that in. Very good. Okay, next up we are going to add in a little bit of our vanilla. Yes, okay. It's just hard to get open sometimes. All right, so I'm just going to add in about 1 teaspoon of vanilla right on top there. There we go. Yes, that would be a great idea. And I'm going to just make sure we got everything we need. We've got almonds, cashews, walnuts, coconut sugar, yes, coconut shredded. We've got Kerrygold butter, and we have got our vanilla, and that's it. Go ahead and mix it. Now what we're going to do is we are going to put this on either high for 45 minutes or you can do low for 2 hours. Totally up to you. I'm going to do low for 2 hours because we're going to step out of the house and then come back, and I guarantee you our house will be smelling amazing. All right, one little last touch that I'm going to add is a tiny bit of coconut oil, just to give it a little more coconut flavor. So this is just, I mean, not even probably a teaspoon that's going in. And that will all kind of melt and mix up in there as it's cooking. And then after you do this, you are going to take it out of the slow cooker, put it on some parchment paper, put it in the oven just for a moment to give it a little bit of crispiness. And then after you're done with that, and after it cools off a bit, add in some extra dark chocolate chips. And voila, it's done. All right, you guys, that's all for today. Say goodbye. And we'll see you again soon. Happy crock potting.